Hi there crafters, this is Louise with you today on behalf of Colour Blast, and I'd like to share a scrapbook layout with you that is fairly traditional, but it's just a few interesting little techniques that you can use your Colour Blast products to create. So I have used Colour Paste Sunshine, colour sprays in Sunset, Saffron and Rainforest, and the white heavy gesso. Now I found these 4x6 Project Life cards and had the idea that I wanted to sort of create a bit of a resist kind of patterned background, let's call it, with these sprays. So I've picked out a couple of colours. I've picked Saffron, Sunset and Rainforest, and what I'm doing is just spraying them on randomly and using some paper towel just to blot that extra colour, and then going in and adding some more colour over the top. So there's nothing too difficult, but I really like these 4x6 cards because they give sort of a really interesting background with that resist. Now I've started with white 12x12 cardstock, and I've cut out this circle of black and white because I initially was going to use it as part of the background, but it was just too much colour and stuff going on. So I trimmed it down and then chose a stencil, and I'm going to use the colour paste around the outside like a border. So this is a really fun way to sort of get started with a stencil. So you could do this with the sprays, you can do it with the paste, you can do it with acrylic paints, you can do it with ink. Great and easy way to create a border just by using a stencil and, in this case, the pastes. Now, what I've done is taken a black and white photo because I've got lots of colours going on this page, and I'm creating a cluster. So initially I've mounted my photo onto one of those 4x6 Project Life cards to form part of the background, and I was going to use sort of the Love You as a title, but the layout just really wasn't coming together the way I had like I had in my vision. So I had to sort of go back to the drawing board, have a little think about it, and I used 2 out of the 3 Project Life cards. So the one with the stars, I'm actually going to cut that in half and then mount it behind that photo so that it still forms part of the layout, but it's more from a background sense as opposed to forming the focus of the page. So off camera with my circle, I've gone ahead and hand stitched around just with some white, and that was purely just because, again, I'd built this interesting sort of frame around the outside of the page. I had the circle element with the triangles, and I've got the crosses, I've got some stars, so quite a lot of pattern going on this page. So I just wanted to break it down and sort of separate it a little bit, so I've done that with the stitching. Now I'm looking at the background, I'm thinking, okay, it's still not quite working for me. So I decided to take some of that white heavy gesso and just mix that with some water and create some really thick splatters on the background. So again, some of this is going to get covered up with the cluster, and I have also added my title, which doesn't affect adding these splatters whatsoever. You know, if you want to do this and you get some splatter on your title that's already there, no problems, that's part of mixed media. But if you prefer a nice clean title, then definitely do that last. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video from me. Don't forget to pick up your Colour Blast products, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more. Thanks for watching.